A fascism expert, Ruth Ben Giat, had provided fascinating insights and a terrifying prediction about what the future of the Republican Party violence holds when she was interviewed by on Saturday. Basically, on Tuesday, the Trump White House aide Cassidy Hutchinson testified that on January 6th, that Trump was irate, and when the Secret Service would not drive him to the Capitol, he lunged for the steering wheel of his of the limo. Now Trump is a fat ass, so I doubt that he'd be able to lunge for the steering wheel. Um, Jim Acosta, who's a journalist for CNN, had begun that interview by noting that weeks before Hutchinson's testimony, that Ben Giat had informed his audience that Trump had to go to the Capitol for the phase of a coup, where where the new order would be announced. Now, Acosta described Ben Giat's analysis as almost what we would call that of a clairvoyant, and we have since learned that Trump did try to go to the Capitol on January 6th, but the Secret Service stopped him. And basically, Acosta asked Ruth Ben Giat, "What is your reaction to everything that we learned this week, including a new reporting that seems to back up what Cassidy Hutchinson said?" Basically, Ben Giat says that she was really disturbed, but not surprised about the role of the violence. Basically, it's very telling that Trump told his chief of staff, Mark Meadows, who basically was like, he was at the he was like in the middle of the control center for this operation. She said, but then when violence broke out, he basically Meadows didn't seem concerned at all, and that he didn't seem perturbed, and that's because the violence was part of the plan. It was part of the coup. Trump wanted the metal detectors removed, so Trump wanted the metal detectors removed so that it wouldn't pick up any weapons, basically. And so the other thing that stands out is that not only did he want to be driven to the Capitol there at the end, and to be at the head of this, but he wanted to be ahead of the violent bug march into the Capitol. Now Hutchinson said and testified that there were conversations about him entering that chamber, and what that says to me is, first, you've neutralized the chain of succession. They were going to do something. They were going to try to hang Mike Pence. They were hunting Pelosi, who was the Speaker of the House, and so he was also going to have fixed the problem with the electoral counts because Pence wasn't there, and then he was going to declare himself at the head of this violent mob in the chamber as a legitimate squatter, and that's where that phase of the coup would have ended. Now, it's extraordinary what we're learning from these hearings. Acosta asked Ben Giat to compare Trump to other leaders that she has studied, and she said that Trump and his party are behaving in a desperate way, and when autocrats think that they're going down, they will do anything, and this is what we saw on January 6th to try to stay in power. It's extraordinary. What's really extraordinary is how Trump, who came from outside politics, because he was never a politician and should have never been one to begin with, but the GOP in such a state of authoritarian subjection and discipline that the whole party is completely compromised. Now, we learned from these hearings just how many people were involved. Unfortunately, I think we can expect more extremist behavior, aggressive behavior, from the party because they're acting out of fear. They're guilty and their coup failed, and then they've been exposed to the world by these hearings, and so they are, as we like to put it, in emergency mode. So basically, yeah, this is fascism on the rise. And basically, Republicans will do anything they can to stay in power, even if they don't deserve it. So if you like the video, you can give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, RBW King. You can also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out. And if you want to support my work even further, you can donate to my Patreon link, which you can find in the About section of YouTube. And for just as little as a few bucks a month, your donation can help go a long way to help support the channel. And thanks for listening.